Good morning. So continuing with our previous video on functions, in this one we're going to talk about if statements. Now you're all familiar with if statements from other programming languages, and the syntax within Swift is pretty similar. It's actually more so the limitations, one in particular that you may find different about Swift than other languages. Now let's go ahead and just to keep things simple, let's define var name equals Chris. And then if we go ahead and create an if statement, say if name equals Chris, print name. Now, see right here, first thing I want you to be aware of is that in Swift, parentheses are optional around your if conditions. This is completely valid. Run it, you'll see that it prints hello Chris. This is also completely valid. If I run it again, hello Chris. The same is true if you have multiple conditions within your if statement. Parentheses are optional. It will still work just fine. If you need to go ahead and do logic like if this and this or this, then you can go ahead and use parentheses to group your logic. But overall, parentheses are optional when it comes to if statements. Now, let's go ahead and let's back up a bit here. And let's look at this. Now, in most languages, such as Java, C#, things like that, if you have a single line following your if statement, you can go ahead and write it just like this. You don't need curly braces. In Swift, you do need curly braces. They are required even if you have a single part of your if statement, and if you go ahead and have just a single line of executable code within the if statement. Okay, you do need curly braces. Okay? Now, the rest of the if statement is exactly as you've come to expect. Okay? Name equals Bob. Print howdy Bob, basically, and then your else. If I were to go ahead and run this, hello Chris, if I changed it to Bob and ran it, you should see howdy Bob. If I changed it to John and ran it, I should see I don't know you. Yep, exactly. Okay, so just like you have seen with most other languages, if, else if, else, okay? Parentheses around your if comparisons are optional, and then curly braces are required for your if statements. Okay, you cannot go ahead and not have them. One other thing I want to bring up is ternary operators. So let's see, print name equals Chris, then howdy, else print hello. Alright, so this one right here, let's go ahead and run this, and it should just print hello. Well, because name does not equal Chris, so it's going to fail here and go to hello. Now, this is a ternary operator for those of you not familiar with the word, but it's the shorthand if statement, okay? Right here within the print. I'm saying evaluate whether this is true. If this is true, okay? If this is true, then do this. Else, do this. Well, now, this right here is just your basics to familiarize you with the syntax differences between a basic if statement or a basic if ternary operator in Swift versus other languages. There are some other things, and that will be brought up in the readings as far as if statements go.